What's going on all you gamers? Today I'm going to be covering a little bit of Dark Souls 3. What I'm going to be doing is bringing out some hints, tips, guides and just some fun gameplay of the game. Now obviously a lot of this has probably already been done, but I thought it'd be quite a fun game to go back to just to play through to get used to the mechanics before Elden Ring hits in February. So today what I'm going to be doing is going over how to beat Vordt of the Boreal Valley. So if you're stuck on that second boss, then hopefully this can help. Welcome back you guys and girls, as always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. I'll bring you all the latest and greatest content, hints, tips, guides and builds, and just some fun gameplay and reviews of upcoming games. Now like I said, I'm going to be jumping back into Dark Souls 3 for a while, and in all honesty, I've only ever completed the first one, and after playing this one for a while, I feel like I've definitely missed that. So today what I'm going to do is show you how you can beat that second boss, and that's Vordt of the Boreal Valley, if I'm pronouncing it right. Now first off, before you actually get to him, I would highly recommend go back to your home base of sorts, the shrine, and go straight to your blacksmith. What you want to do, rather than having any of your flasks that are going to give you back FP, you're going to change them all over to your health flasks so that you've got 4. This is going to make life much easier during that boss battle. Now remember, you can change this at any time, so don't worry about it, it's just to make sure you've got enough health on that boss. So once you've made it to the archway and you're going to enter through, he's quite an imposing figure. I must admit, I had a complete game plan in mind when I went in here, and swiftly that went out the window and I found myself falling over quite a lot. After a few attempts on him, I realised that the strategy I had with my ranged attacks and trying to do quite a bit of damage with my fire-based spells wasn't going to work. In fact, I found it was the complete opposite. What I tried to do as a little bit of an opener, if you have got any range, you can usually pull off 1 or 2 spells or whatever you're using just before he closes the distance. However, once he does close that gap, one of the most important things is to make sure you're locked onto him. And also make sure you're not over encumbered with weight, because you're going to want to be doing a lot of dodge rolling. He has an awful lot of wide sweeping attacks with his mace-like weapon, so what you're going to want to do is make sure you're dodge rolling at the right times and kind of be underneath him or behind him. You do not want to be too far in front of him, because you're going to get hit an awful lot if you're not right near him. Remember, if he does catch you with a couple of hits, which he more than likely will, if you need to, back off a little bit, make your way away from him and try and heal up at a bit of distance. If you're behind him, sometimes you can get away with healing like that, but sometimes you may get caught at, so kind of use a judgment call. But a lot of times I tended to move away from him a little bit, get a bit of distance and heal back up as high as I could. Like I said though, being on top of him, or rather underneath him, definitely seems to be the way forward. You want to be attached to him as close as you can, and you want to be aiming for those back legs. Dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll whenever you can out of his attacks. And when you see an opening, make sure you're using a light attack to hit either the underneath of his body or his back legs as much as possible. You don't want to be too close to the front, because if he moves back a little bit, he can hit you again. Now at one point in the fight, he did tend to charge an awful lot. When he was doing this, if you get caught out, you get hit by an abundance of damage, so make sure you've got enough stamina in order to roll out of his way. Once he calms down, just rinse and repeat what you were already doing. Also, at one stage he will be doing a really powerful move that can pretty much one-shot you, and it's kind of a wide arcing frost breath attack. And although this can be quite worrying because it can do some crazy damage to you or just kill you outright, it's also one of the things that can be his downfall. While he's in this animation, he is still for an awful long time. Whenever you see him doing that, make sure to head towards him, make sure you don't get hit in that effect because you've gone behind him, and then hack him to pieces. During this time, if you want to use your spells, you very much can. You can do whatever you want, as long as he hasn't come out of that animation, you're pretty much good to go. Again, if you didn't think you'd be able to finish him off, just make sure you're not caught out and not using any heavy attacks or anything that's going to take too long, just in case he turns around and decides to make you fall over. But all in all, with those 4 health potions, with using light attacks, with the lock on and making sure you're dodge rolling a lot, after a little while you should be good to go on this boss and you should be able to move on to the next area. Right you gamers, hopefully that's helped a few of you out who are just like me, starting up this game because Elden Ring is coming out soon, or you're returning to it and you can't remember any of the basics and such. This may well help you out. But as always gamers, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, take care. I'll see you on the next day.